Hi, my name's Anthony Cofrancesco, and I'm going to tell you today why I think the Ritz-Carlton Visa is an awesome card, especially if you're a beginner into the points and miles world and you want a high-tier card that's going to give you a lot of perks. So just to start off, I'm going to say a couple of the real big benefits right off the bat. First, a $95 annual fee, and I know you're saying it's not really a $95 annual fee, but we'll get into that in a minute. Marriott Gold status, lounge club access, which is unlimited, and then some of the other benefits of the card I'll go into later. So first start off, let's talk about that annual fee. $95 is, I'm saying, that's the realized annual fee because it's essentially $395 less the $300 travel credit that you're getting. And if you're going to compare this to other top tier cards on the market, including the City Prestige, which gives you a $200 credit voucher, and the American Express Platinum, they're all around that $200 range, but with $400 to $500 annual fee. You could even compare it to the Visa Black Card, which has a $495 annual fee, but gives you no travel credit. So this is definitely one of the least expensive top tier cards to have, and the $300 travel credit can be used just about anywhere. You can use it for lounge club access, seat upgrade, global entry, or pre-check applications. I use mine a little bit for a combination of the two, and then also for I bought a lot of Southwest gift cards in small amounts between $25 and $50. It's really easy to get those charges taken off your statement. You just call up the JP Morgan executive line, you tell them what the charge was, and it gets taken off right away. So another thing to think about is the unlimited access with Lounge Club. Now given, Lounge Club is not as good as Priority Pass in terms of location. However, in most major airports, there is a lounge with Lounge Club, and it's super easy that if you've never had experience with lounges, you're really going to like it. You just hop into the lounge. Even if you only have an hour layover between your flight, you can go in, grab some food, grab a drink, and it's all free, included with the card. Additionally, the Marriott Gold status is huge. Now, when you get the card, they're going to tell you that you get Ritz Gold status, but what you might not know is that Ritz and Marriott are within the same company, and the status that you have with one company is completely transferable over to the other company. So that means you have Marriott Gold status, which entitles you to complimentary room upgrades, sometimes free breakfasts, club level access into the lounges at hotels. So it's really good, especially if you're staying in a lot of Marriott properties. As a 20-year-old, I'm not staying in too many Ritz-Carlton properties, so I really get a lot of use out of the Marriott Gold Elite status. Additionally, you have some other big benefits, including the JP Morgan Premier Concierge. I've gotten a lot of use out of this. You can call them and pretty much make whatever requests that you want that are travel related, including booking you plane tickets, getting you a taxi, but sometimes you can even do a little bit more of complex requests. When I was going into New York for the weekend, I asked the JP Morgan Premier Concierge to find me train options to get from New Brunswick, New Jersey into the city. I asked them to make dinner reservations for 2 nights, and then I asked them to make recommendations as to what to pack in order to get to New York. So they came back within 24 hours, a PDF directly to my inbox with all trains that I could possibly take, including which transitions I would need to make to get from one train to another in order to make it into Manhattan. They booked the train tickets for me. They made reservations with a view in the city. Also, they gave me directions for which subways to take to get from my hotel to the restaurant, and then also made recommendations as to what to pack, including making sure that I bring hat and gloves because it was a good possibility of snowing that weekend, and it for sure did. So I was very glad for that. The only way to really test the limits of the JP Morgan Premier Concierge is to ask and see what they'll do. So still looking forward to getting a lot more benefit out of that. And then additionally, you have the benefits that just come with any Visa signature card, so no foreign transaction fee, chip technology, and then all the great benefits that come with Visa signature. And then finally, now this is going to seem really superficial, but the card is completely made out of metal. So you can hear how loud that is. When I got my Marriott Rewards card in the mail, I was a little bit disappointed the first time because it just wasn't that loud card that you can like clink, and it's not a true metal card. So as you know, it's just like the Chase Sapphire. It's a metal piece between 2 plastic sheets. So it's definitely heavier than a normal card, but it's not that thick card that I was looking for. So it's kind of interesting. I know it's a really small thing, but it's something that when you hand over, you're going to get comments pretty much every time you use it. and it's just a really cool card. So the key takeaway is if you want a swanky card with lounge access for $95 a year, this is a great card for you, and I highly recommend it.